Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Welcome back, Sharon.
Yes, Bruce, I'm here.
Nice. You got through, you found it?
Yeah, well, I had to log on, put my WhatsApp onto the monitor.
Okay.
Because I wasn't finding it, so.
All right. I hope
So I'm seeing 230 something persons on. Right. So, Trinidad and Tobago. So first, to carry on the conversation before we went to the break, the ads. Every day, I continue to wonder what is really going on with our people in Trinidad and Tobago. We in a pandemic. We have a virus that you can't see, you can't touch, you can't smell it. But it's there. People are dying. People are getting infected. We have cases every day. But for some reason, the opposition don't care. We remember how many things. We had protests, we had vigil, we had this, we had that for the Barrett murder and all kind of thing. It still didn't solve the matter of the pandemic going away. So today, I want to show you the behavior of a big man. A big man. And tell me, what was the reason? And I want us to be very honest in our discourse. And I'll tell you why. Because some of you callers would call here on our program on mornings. You'll say one thing, and then you go probably to another station or to another show and say something else. Let us be real in the conversation across the borderline. I can't cut your tail. Bruce can't cut your tail. We want to hear the comments, the real comments of how you feel. I need my numbers to go up in order to put up this. Because I don't want anybody calling us after the program to tell me or calling me while the program going on to tell me, send that for me now. Look at it. All right? And I also want to tell our listeners and viewers, in our discussions, I want us to be very mature and mindful of what we see. And I will reiterate it again. You don't want us to be off the viewing sites. So I want you to be very mindful of how you craft your wording. That's all I'm saying to you. So I'm waiting on Bruce to come back on his chair. I'm asking you to up the numbers so that we can get this rolling.
Yes. Oh, yes.
If that behavior of which I saw, it would have been another discussion we have in here today. Facebook, 286 persons viewing.
I have it in place, Sharon.
And YouTube is also 2-something. 280. We could do better than that. We could do way, way, way better than that. You know, sometimes I feel as though our viewership on the live stream is being stifled. I don't know why. I'm trying to understand, but I don't know why. But I just, to Nicole Graves and Hugh Bridgman, Gemma Julian, Sonia Williams, Rose Chester. As always, can't pronounce that good. Terry Gray, Lynette Sinclair, Marlene Morgan, Julia Matthews, Lynette Sinclair, I said that already. Juanita Nesbitt, thank you very much, Juanita. Yvette McKee, Sean Wharton, Deish Romain. I'm saying good morning to all of you, Roger James, on the YouTube. I may not have gotten all of you, but yes. Jerry Williams, Corey McEwen. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of my colleagues and friends at the Head Office and Unemployment Relief Program, Mrs. Helen Wharton, Mr. Lewis Indar Prasram, that's our manager. And to all the other persons who listened, Mr. St. Clair, all of you, good morning to all of you this morning. Sterling, my partner, the entire clip. Good morning to all of you. I'm doing all of that to make up time for the numbers to build up. You know? Doing that for the numbers to build up. 316 on Facebook. Come on, guys. We can do better than that. It's a disgusting sight to see big people behave in that manner. You know how these people behaving as though the government and the Prime Minister just call a SOE because they find out, what did it say the last time? People was coming from way to kill who?
Yeah.
And when they ask them about some documents, they say, oh, so somebody come from Israel. Look, some kind of something so. I can't remember all that. Because I find it was mad talk. So I want you to put it up, Bruce, but you listen to it so it have no obscene language, right?
No, I didn't have any obscene language. Probably as how there were cameras there and also the police that he was, right. The officer he was speaking to. So, you ready? I'm asking to be, yes, put it up. I want you to pay close attention to the individual's behavior. I want you to pay close attention. Now, if that was another person, they'd have done all he tail, throw he tail in a vehicle and gone with him. I want you to see this. But not only to see it, to understand what we face with. How can you tell me you issuing people being able to protest by way of driving cars, and you're driving but you have a phone making videos while you're driving by? I'm just asking. Go ahead, play the video.
Hey, hello. Where you running for? Where you running for? You give me a ticket, explain to me. The man tell me, you officer tell me, hold on. No, you hold on. You can't tell me what to say. Wow, if
he was my skin color, he done the van already.
Yeah, he's afraid. Oh, he give me up. Tell me pull out.
If was we skin color here, he done the van already. Yes, I was riding. It's not to the pull out and park. You pull out the cell phone. I want to have it on camera too.
And he listen, he don't give me ticket.
No, we're not citizens. Oh no, the gathering, social distance. Social distance, social distance. Social distance, they're going to stop the process.
I wonder if everybody saw what we put up. So for persons who cannot see, who are not able to log on via the internet, what we just saw there is a man resembling or look like Brian Stone. A man who resembles or looks like Brian Stone. Carrying on to the police, because I think the police may have given him a ticket. So his behavior jumped out. I said it a while ago, and a gentleman said it while we were listening to the video or looking at it, that if it was a different skin color, you know, see what they do with him. If the police officer give you a ticket, he must tell you what he's giving you the ticket for. So you out of your vehicle and you going after the police officer. 6 feet is the distance. You're almost all up in the man's face. I want to congratulate the police officer this morning for exercising patience and not doing anything that would have compromised him today. And I want to tell the Brian Stones, and if the person who we saw really is, oh, it's kind of looking like him. We know that plenty of people resemble one another. So it might be a look-alike. I want to tell them, all you're on total, what the word I want to use is not radio friendly. Chatter. And I want to tell the UNC that. And I want to tell people who continue to be digging up on the internet and sending information all over the place to frighten and confuse people. If the UNC have an issue with anything, why only a leader doesn't come out to protest? Why you don't see people of East India coming out to make all the bacchanal when it comes to thing to expose all yourself? Eh? Because I remember a friend of mine tell me something, and I wouldn't forget it. And I wouldn't even repeat what he said, but that is to my understanding. Hypocritically, the leader of the UNC is telling children, go out and get vaccinated, talk from your heart, be truthful. So lift the SOE Trinidad and Tobago. We still have the numbers still, for me it's still high. But lift the curfew, lift the SOE, open the borders, and let the foolishness begin. And then we have parties, zesting party.
We got all kind of party.
All over Trinidad and Tobago, in every nook and cranny. I said it last week, is either we want to be alive or we want to die. Now the man who may, you know what somebody tell me, Bruce? And I get vexed with the person. But you know, every time I sit down and I think about it, it making me feel more sick. You remember
in the early stages of murder like that every minute.
Yeah.
And remember I say, but this thing's not like a business. And it's starting to get out of hand. I am asking this morning, asking you Bruce a question. You think it have people out there will know they have COVID and go spreading it all over the place just for political mileage? I'm just asking.
That's a very good question.
I am just asking. I'm just asking. Numbers to call? 307 0930 307 0930 475 7426 475 7426 and
342-0081. That's 342-0081. 466-5391. 466-5391.
And let me just say to all listenership this morning, the numbers that we sent you, for me, are not numbers for you to send WhatsApp with all them set a message. Please refrain from doing that because I'll just take the two numbers off of WhatsApp. These phones are not built to use all that data and all that storage. Please do not send all this set up picture and these long chain of prayer and all these things. Don't send that on these phones. They are not able to keep that storage alive. What I want on these two phones are your name, contact number, ID number, and your address in order for you to collect the hamper.
Okay. I have one here.
That is what I want. Only thing I want, either text or WhatsApp to these numbers. Go ahead, take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning to the world.
Morning.
Sharon, this morning I want to talk a little bit on the jab. Listen, it has
On the
some
what?
people
On
showing
the
feet right here.
jabs?
No, I ain't talking
We're
on
not
the jab.
talking about that, caller.
It has some people
Listen to what Sharon is saying to you, caller. Listen to what Sharon is saying to you.
We're talking
Yes,
about the
I want
video
that
that we
over
just
the
played, and I
jab.
want us to stay on that course.
You're not listening. You're not listening.
And that, you see, that is the problem we have in this country. We're not disciplined enough to know when we have to do this in a particular way or not.
You have any by you?
No.
I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, man.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning.
Morning.
Well, you see, as you say, according, if you're black, stay back. If you're white, you're right. And that is what's going through the country right now, because if it was me or you, so really calaboose are ready. I'm telling you. Mr. Against the morning, the Trinidad and Tobago, and Dr. Rowley, do what you have to do. Pull the throttle, full speed ahead. And hold on the joystick and drive it, ride it. Don't care who say what. Because they go say last time, all you stupid, all you didn't do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Full speed at the throttle. Morning to everybody. Zina time to wake up. Go.
Yeah.
So then, I went on to the people page and I see, I wonder how UNC stalwart Indra Muhammad felt after Neil Gosain gave her a whooping $100, 4 20s and 1 10, $5 to her sister in paying her $1,000 ticket. She responded blindly on her call to protest outside Parliament. She even loaded her car of sycophants, but all the multi-million could have afforded was $100. Hard luck, Indra. Oh God, this UNC cabal, I ain't able with this page, huh? I have one here.
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Miss Felix.
Good morning.
How are you going? How are you going?
I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm highly favored.
Yes, let me just say morning to Brittany
Williams, Taurus. Is here with me right now. So, Sharon, what do you expect? As Manu just say, when you black, you stay in the back. And as the hate for Dr. Rowley is just continuing. But Sharon, I want to say, Sharon, you have a problem with I calling this program on this station?
No. As a matter of fact, I look forward to your contribution.
I want to say something. You see, black people, you see, we problem is getting along. Right? They have a moderator on the show. If they find callers talking too long and calling back 3-4 times, it's their duty to conduct that. If callers want to put a program here, call IWER and Piper. Right? Nobody will pay my phone bill when the month is up, and I likewise don't for other people. And I'm simply saying, I don't have no problem with calling back here because I have my business to see about. But if we, as a team, as people, right, and my love for Dr. Rowley, I never meet the man. The people want to call Dr. Rowley a million times for him to love them like them. I never meet the man. I love the man because he's principled. And people want to tell you how long you must talk, how much time you call back, and them do the same thing, but a million times in here and different programs. Because they feel they're friends with people.
Wait, you're going over my head. A fight.
No, I try not to it. Because let me show you something. I try not to respond to callers, especially who on the team. And if people have a problem, you see pettiness, envy, and fight on, I have my track shoes out already to run. Because I had enough of that. We don't know how to get along. Everybody making a contribution, it has Bruce there, it has you there, it has Dominic there, to curtail people. That is why Ben told me someone, he don't receive certain calls from certain people who's calling the radio station because they want to tell you how to run your program. Right? People don't know the place. At the end of the day, we're on the same team. And if people want to throw arrows, I have a problem with that. I will stop calling radio station and call programs with them don't call. Because them can call 3 and 4 times. Talk what kind of nonsense. Them over and over. But nobody else can do it. Right? And I just throwing out our date. At the end of the day, we have to get along and we have to show love for the elders who doesn't encourage it. So we expect from young people, but Sharon is using that personal love. And I love the team. But here what? If every time I make a contribution and somebody in the team, PNM team had to come to knife down what I'm saying, I go stop calling. And I will call programs where I know people are against PNM. I have no problem with that. But thanks, Sharon. You enjoy it and all the love and blessings. And thanks for giving me the opportunity to call. With all this, who's in charge of all the program, and let people know that. If you want to cut me off, no, cut me off, no. I have no problem with that. But I have enough call to determine. Thanks, Sharon, Felix. Morning again, you and Bruce.
I lost. Bruce, where is that?
Well, I trying to figure out what we're doing. My boy, partner called me at 340-2016.
But I now going and I want to find out where is that. Only know I not on that nonsense.
Yeah, I want to know.
I not on that chippiness, so I want to find out where is that.
Yeah, my number, brethren, call me after the show and let me.
Do we have other callers, please? Call.
Right, so I have one here.
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, my brother Bruce.
Morning.
Yeah, nice
Good morning.
Well, you know, and I mean, we were on one team, you know, we try to get along and we sit for chat and them kind of thing. I mean, we just call Bruce and, you know, talk to him, what's the problem, Rowley Jr.? Whatever little problem you have, you know, call Bruce and Sharon and talk to them on a personal level and, you know,
that is not Rowley Jr.
That is not Rowley Jr. That wasn't Rowley Jr.
Oh, not Rowley Jr.
No,
okay,
that
right.
wasn't Rowley Jr.
Somebody call Bruce Sharon and Bruce, all the thing on the side, you know, it's in tongue that I know, it's them thing in tongue and good for our team player now, you know. But also I want to endorse Ms. Felix was saying about the behavior of that gentleman. And I have a question to ask this morning. I know I'm going to ask some tools, but I have some question mark over Mr. Griffith here because this information, I think the morning before they came out to do that thing, they were talking about this right here and that intended match right here on this program. And before I know the CCP should have heard about it. I know Mr. Griffith will have heard about it, but he's an average listener of this program. And I am saying somebody dropped the ball somewhere, or I have questions to ask Mr. Griffith. Are you still in bed? Are you still holding something for the opposition? I have to ask that question. I would like it to get a second term. I believe that you're doing a fine job. But you have to declare your hand because this thing didn't look good. If it could have been handled more professional that day in Port of Spain, right? And I want to tell them something. All this march and this protest and all of that, at the end of the day, Dr. Oli doing his best, and what has to be done for the betterment of our nation, right? When all the whole state and agency and lot of people and do all they have to do, all they extend it because of one person, access of one person's life. Now 1.3 million people life is at stake with this pandemic. So all of them made that all they don't want to hold, all they don't want to continue the SOE because people human rights, and I didn't see nobody calling for human rights until when one person's life was at risk and she went and extended it. So Sharon Tobago don't be carried away or misled by the hypocrisy and the peacefulness of these people, or let's follow the science, follow the theory and the teaching and whatever, and let me lock down this thing and make things better for the betterment of our country. Sharon, do so, I lock down and listen. Have a good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Sharon. Taking our next call here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Well, sorry to hear that the previous caller was so I didn't want to say angry, but disenchanted with the but I want to believe I know what he's talking about. I believe it's a female caller. And I believe it's supposed to be either possible or Dominic, but I want to believe it's Dominic. And I think it was Dominic's program. I want to believe it. If it's that, it's a female caller. But I'm sorry to hear that. Like, the whole that to heart. The whole that to heart and level down the pressure, man. I do.
Take another one. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
I want to thank God for that caller before this last caller. I've been praying on this situation, observing this situation for a long while, Bruce. And I'm happy for that caller this morning. Thank God. Bye.
Yeah, Mike.
I got a bit of insight, but I will keep that to myself. I will keep that to myself. All I want to say on this program, you're all entitled to call. The option is up to us if we find we want to cut you off, and there's a very nice way to do that. So I don't think when I come here to sit down on a morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that the persons who pay my salary have said to me, I don't want Jane, I don't want Harry, I don't want this one to talk. I open the lines for everybody. The option is mine to take or not to take. Trinidad and Tobago, we continue to take your calls, and I want to hear what you have to say.
Now, guys,
put it back
Sharon,
up.
Before you say anything, let me remind everybody, we are not talking about what my friend called and spoke about. Hey, guys, we are talking about the video that we just played, what I'm going to play again for you, right? Sharon herself has dealt with the whole situation. We are leaving it right there, right? Just a heads up, because I know if I don't say this, everybody going to call and going to go.
And you know, we have this kind of thing we like to say. I want to tell people, it doesn't be nice to do somebody that.
Exactly.
We know we have some callers who would want to talk long. You, as the moderator, have to curb it. So sometimes they call, and after the person hang up and somebody else call, oh God, you know how long I'm in the line? Oh God. Oh God, we don't do that now to offend nobody. The onus is upon us to control the calls. So if I want to sit down here and listen to you for a whole 10 minutes, is not the caller to be blamed? You have to control your show. Anyhow, so we're going back and play the video for you. And again, I want you to look. We had axed the tax. We had protests like that all over Trinidad and Tobago. All you remember that? So they start back with the protest, but I want you to watch, because they're paying the people to come out, you know. They ain't just coming out, jumping out for free, you know. They're being paid. All right.
It's trying to die. If that's the case, they need to pay my boy.
Oh, now and he's supposed to put them before the court.
But that's what's going on, eh?
Pay all your bills. Or they like to hire people when it's election time. And when that time reach, they don't want to pay them the money. Pay your bills. Instead of paying for protesters, pay your bills. So, listeners and viewers, I'm putting up the video again because I want you to see. And while that is happening, I'm taking a call. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Tobago here. We cut off from the radio, eh?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. There's somebody else now telling me that there.
Hello?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, we're not on air on the radio.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
I know. Let me just apologize. But I'm telling you, we're governed by the internet, eh? And right now, the internet overloaded. Because everybody on. So I want people to look at the video for what it is. That could have never, if that was me carrying on so, they don't pelt me in a vehicle.
But
watch it.
Sharon, the next thing is that I forget the correct wording, but you will understand what I mean when I say you're not supposed to run up on a police officer like that.
No, but that's what I tell you, we are lawless people, boy.
The officer could see it as a threat and move to suit, you know.
And you going up on the man. Remember, he's carrying a firearm.
Exactly.
You going up to him. Supposing I respond.
Yeah, because he don't know what you running up on him to go and do. So
up in the man's face.
Ah, boy.
That is total madness.
Yeah, boy.
Only good, yes. Trinidad and Tobago, we reach where we're going, you know. We reach where we're going. Trust me when I tell you that. Trust me. We continue to take your calls. Where is Mr. Chance? Like Mr. Chance sleeping late again today? Mr. Chance, could you please get up? Because I was on last night late and he was online.
Oh.
Yes, after 12. Get up, Mr. Chance.
Oh, gosh.
And here he is. Yes, Daddy Chance.
Yeah, right here, you know. Right here is my arrow. Pointed. We're just waiting. Bruce, I agree with you. We shouldn't pursue that. But I want to tell Mr. St. James, sir, I enjoy your contribution.
I too.
Right, sir? And I'll leave it right there. And I want you to understand, this is how the world you're in. You have to. I know people. I know people that make noise chances too long to, you know, but I don't care. If once you all give, say, well, all right, I'm saying something sensible, fine. Forget them. Make your contribution. And if the host recognize that you're also doing it, fine. But don't allow anybody else to put you off because your contributions are interesting and I love to hear it. So, Ms. Felix, I want to tell you, and I have been concerned about this for some time, you know, Ms. Felix. I've been concerned I understand why a country is placed under a state of emergency during a pandemic. Because this has happened in countries all over the world, as I've said, in the 5 continents of the world. In fact, more than 100 of them have had state of emergency. And those prime ministers and presidents were not dictators, you know. This is what is happening in this country. Because the prime minister had to take some tough action to deal with a virus that you can't see. A virus that is killing people. There's a label put on the prime minister as a dictator. And that's the first point I want to make. And we have to start to understand that. And another time, another topic, I want to talk in more detail about that. But to come back to this particular, what I'm seeing there, I have to ask some questions to the Commissioner of Police and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. I think, as a citizen, I'm not a policeman, but prevention, as I've always said, is better than cure. I heard as a citizen, there were so many plans to drive around the parliament, to honk the horn, to gather, to come down there for them. Did the police hear that? Didn't the Commissioner of Police and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service hear all those plans? They must have. No. As a citizen, I think that if I am aware that in that parliament will be the Prime Minister, government ministers, members of the opposition, and the government of Trinidad and Tobago, and the people who sit in that parliament, you know, that's the government. I don't care whatever government they are, but they are the government. Is it necessary to put things in place to ensure that the safety of those persons going to the parliament? Would it be necessary at that point in time to place a cordon around the Red House to redirect the traffic? If you're aware that traffic is going to be passing there and they want to do certain things, what else they could do when they drive the car? Wouldn't it be a preventative measure to, on that particular day when the government is sitting, opposition and the government sitting, that you create a scenario where people will not have the opportunity to drive around the parliament? Do you know what they have in their hands in the car? You don't know. So we need to take prevention, and that's why I'm asking the Commissioner of Police whether he dropped the ball. Thank God nothing happened. But there were instances we saw in other countries where something happened. Isn't prevention better than cure? I've said that before. So I thought as well that the police, the Commissioner of Police, have some questions to answer. And the other one I want to ask you a question. The other question I want to ask, is there a law for the white and privileged and another law for the cockroaches? I'm asking that question, you know, because what I saw there, I saw a man of color, being able to do all what he did there, and run and challenge the police. What are you giving that ticket for? And Felix, there is another video with the same man driving, and the police stopped him, and he pointed out his hand as well. And he drove off, and there's another policeman standing in the middle of the road. And he drove right up to him, that same gentleman. And there's a confrontation as well. What happened? Even though he got a ticket and so on, but the question still remains. Is there one law for the white and wealthy, another law for the cockroaches? Mr. Commissioner of Police, I rest my case. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance.
Sharon.
And Bruce, I send you another video.
I'm eager to play it. Yes, I send you a message telling you, I'm going and listen to it. I want to play it now. Only go on.
Wait, hold on. Why are you getting on?
Mr. Chance probably still on.
Right, right. Good. So, you saw that, you're ready to play the other video?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Trinidad and Tobago, I doesn't come to interfere with nobody, I'm telling all you.
I am a person, I have zero tolerance for nonsense. And I ain't going to be no party member and behaving in that manner, because at the end of the day, it is my character going to be stained.
Yep.
No politician not going to pay for my character. None. I'm not doing that for nobody. I'm telling all you. I'm putting my case on the table. I'm not doing that for nobody. So I put in a next video for you to see. The behavior. This man supposed to be a member of the executive, you know. And he looking like Brian Stone. That is the same man. Instead of doing all of that, why he ain't go and find Dr. Rowley money to pay him? He paid Dr. Rowley his money yet? Put it, all you need to jump on and see this. Thank you, Facebook, 402. Thank you, Facebook. I don't know where the YouTubers are. 367. Only making Facebook beat all your back this morning. And jump on. Listeners, radio listeners, you had to get yourself equipped, you know. You had to put a little data on a morning on the phone so you could get when we are back and like this for you to see. I want all you to see the behavior of this man. And tell me, Trinidad and Tobago, if this is what Gary Griffith had expected would have been done, how you could give these people permission? We in a state of emergency. We have curfew in effect. How can these people get permission to do these things? Now, supposing this had turned out to be a big fracas in Port of Spain, what would you have been telling the population of this country today? What you would have been saying, how come these people get permission to do this kind of dotishness? All you jump on and see. If all you feel the one I played before was bad, I want you to see this one and tell me if that was you. I'm being real this year this morning. All you, I get more vexed. If that was somebody from Lavantil Sealux or the beat up, they do that, you think they would have been cautioned in that manner? Watch it. I want you to watch it. Come YouTube. You could give me right. Thank you. Give me 400. Hey, all you don't play with me now, man.
You ready?
I had to beg like hell. 475 on Facebook. Yes, put it up. I want you to watch. Watch at his behavior.
Stop that vehicle. For what reason? I didn't roll over no foot.
For those of you who listen on the radio,
Am I under arrest?
so this person who looks or resembles Brian Stone would have been stopped by the police officer, maybe to caution him, so the other police officer stop him on top. He running over the man foot. It looking so?
Under what?
I want you to look at it carefully. Tell me if this man wasn't to be arrested. Tell me if this man wasn't to be arrested.
With all respect, I have a right to know why. Oh, he will tell me why. No problem. I'm going to obey the law. You have to obey
If
the law
that
too. I have a right.
was a little black boy, you would have seen the behavior. Man, he might have been dragged down to the ground.
Listen, look at this guy.
Immediately handcuffed and put somewhere to sit down.
State of emergency, you have that
This
power.
man was allowed
No, but you are. It's in the state of emergency.
to mentally abuse these officers,
I would not get
almost running over one of them,
I want to know the reason why.
and then
I need to know
walking behind the
why
officer
you want my
and
driver's permit. I know
Papa,
that,
you-
and I respect that. I just need to know what. Are you saying I don't have a right to the citizen to know why?
But I'm telling you, you didn't have to think twice. Watch your behavior.
Are you saying I don't have a right to ask?
And the
you
officer
why?
is trying to be he taking his time,
This department, right?
exercising all the patience.
I ain't get lunch yet.
I want them to do that to the other areas too. You see what that man do? Viewers, did you see what that gentleman did?
Just maintain the foot.
YouTubers, did you see that video clearly?
if you saw the video clearly and you understand what's going on, you just put up on your screen here to tell me, yes, you saw it, you understood what is taking place. Did you understand what you just saw? That man resembles a man called Brian Stone, who is a member of the executive of the UNC. He looks like the man. Resemble him? Plenty. And if my memory serves me well, he resembled that same man called Brian Stone, who Dr. Rowley had sued. If my memory serves me well, he looking like that man. Watch it good. Open your lines, Bruce. And I want to read here again. Only first the bacchanals, it hot. I want to remind all you
Come down, no start.
that when you do things like that, you have to stand it alone. So here what they're saying. I'm reading from an article on the UNC cabal. I'm just sharing what I see there. I don't know if it's true, but me, I know somebody's spying on somebody. So it is not my writing, it's not my words, I'm just reading. Amit, the hypocrite, I wouldn't say the next one. Amit is the counselor for Arang, where's Warner village, I think so. Amit recently refused to assist farmers in his community because he was not getting, Massachusetts, hold on, you had to call me back. He was not getting, oh gosh, Massachusetts, hold on. Call us back, we're going to the, so right. So he refused to assist farmers in his community because he was not getting the kudos. The same Amit, oh God, where you going? Right, is asking for assistance to pay the ticket for the lawbreakers. So hear them now. Come on, Amit. Indra Maharaj can handle her stories. They're saying here how she received contract and thing under UNC. Me, I know nothing about that. That's not my business. So here's a screenshot of what happened. Amit Sukan, yeah, something so. I ain't too sure this is right. Good evening, all. This is our very own activist, Indra Mohammed, being distastefully punished for a wrong offense. Also standing up for a party, and I will stand with her openly. What is done, and they are PNM police put there to defend our nation stands. I wish to commit towards the payment of this ticket, and also I am proposing and asking members to chip in something small to pay for this ticket and not burden our sister with this payment in these hard times. Let's come together once again, team. Let's just do it. Let's just get it done. It's unfair for Indra to pay for this ticket. Listen. Neil Gosan, I will assist her in paying if she has to pay. And I think he must give her $100. And they tell you how they broke it down. 4 20s, a 10, and 2 5s, something like that. So she got $100. And I read that to show the kings, these and the guards and them, when you jump out your skin and you're going there to play your protecting or you're this big bad wolf for the UNC, got a trash, how they call you all. They ain't helping all you with nothing. Nothing. And I ain't making myself no fool for no political party. Right can't be wrong and wrong can't be right. Take that. They send all you to Hong Kong and to protest, but they didn't tell all you. If all you get locked up, all you get ticket, we go pay it. Take that and put it in all your pipe and smoke it. We go into the break. Coming back at 8 o'clock.
we go do? Long time, been a while we have us alive. I wanna hear all the voices. What we say? I told you. What? Look how things is happening now. Look how things is happening now. Tell them how about me. I don't even want to. Everybody, put your hand in the air. Hand in the air. Hand in the air. Kick it. Give me the wine that I want long time. Ring ding da 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 da. Follow my This is my favorite verse. It was just a sleep when I call your name. I didn't dance your friend and me. What? When last did they talk to you? So long I had talked to you. Look how funny you're in my sight. Didn't know you was here tonight. It looks like I want to hear you. Sing it out. I told you. I told you when. Look how things happen. Look how things happen. So let me have a pan. I don't even want to. Right now I want to see some hands in the air. Put them up. Hey, come on, man. Kick it. Give me the wine that I want long time. Ring, ding, da, 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 da. Follow my Got to see you, my friend, from long time. Let me just take a while. I want to hold on together and rock the way we go night. And I got to see you, my friend, from long ago. Don't even want to go. Everybody, what we say? Hey, follow me. Kick it. Give me the wine that I want long time. Hey, follow me. And for my love you. I love you. What we say?
Are you experiencing loss of vision, or are your glasses broken? At Value Optical, we're open, and we're here to help. You can have your urgent eyeglasses in 3 days with packages starting at $695. When you visit us, be mindful of the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. Please call us toll-free 800-2020 for expert advice on your vision needs or to book your appointment. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35-1. Play ways giving you more mega for your money. Win 35-1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35-1 in every playway mega mix draw. If the mega bonus ball calls, that means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Play mega bonus ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Hey, you keeping safe? I hope so. I don't really know what will happen when everything will back up, but the line had to go on. But in the meantime, just come online with the live wire. I'm on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 5 to 8 p.m. Or you could check us out on the live on Facebook at The Street 919 FM or on YouTube at Street TV. Don't forget to share the live. That might just be as important as you keeping safe. So mask up, sanitize, tune in to The Street 919 FM, Lime on the Live Wire, Saturday afternoons, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't worry, I gonna be home in time for the curfew. Keep safe.
For TTMF customers making payments over the counter, our tellers at all our offices will be open to make your mortgage payments on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday during the period August 9th to 20th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and daily from August 23rd to September 3rd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To make appointments, request letters, access other documents, and other services, please visit our online customer service center at www.ttmf-mortgages.com. TTMF, from here to home.
Now it's time to take your vaccine. Vaccine with NSEB. Cause we ending COVID-19. It's up $2 million cash to be won. If you come to register, then $1,000 is yours. And 100 people each week to be winning $5,000 sure. Vaccine with NSEB. Vaccine with NSEB. Vaccine with NSEB. Vaccine with.
It's time to vaccine win over $2 million in prizes. Plus 2 lucky persons can win $50,000 each. Visit NLTBGames.com for more info and to register for your chance to win.
Police, Gade, Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488? Yes, Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries. So I could buy a battery for $488? Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive. Which part? Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowpita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools. All right. Thanks, boss. Nah, man. Ronnie, do you have $488 to lend me?
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship, Children's Hour, and the Word from 1 to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of August 29th, 2021 stands at new positive cases 185, total active cases 4,592, total recovered patients 38,611. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 44,481. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Find an accountability partner. An accountability partner is exactly what it sounds like. Your accountability partner is there to keep you on track when it comes to your finances. They are there to keep you motivated and to help you stay the course, especially through challenging times. For most people, an accountability partner is a spouse. However, an accountability partner can be any individual you trust and value their input and guidance. Having an accountability partner can be the extra motivation you need to reach your financial goals. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of information for you. International cricket superstars Karen Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Lindell Simmons, and Riyad Emirates, even Raymond Ramnarine and Ravi B has all been using Omega XL for joint pain and getting great results. So what about you? Just pick up a bottle of Omega XL right now at all leading pharmacies or call Great Health Limited at 225-0410. So live long and stay strong with Omega XL. What is convenience? Convenience is paying your Digicel bill while staying in and staying safe by paying with your Visa debit card on My Digicel app. No need to use a credit card. We make it easy to use your debit card to pay your bill, top up, or purchase a plan. Download the My Digicel app in your mobile app store today. And Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will now be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. And you please contact us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand, even PowerMaster, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And this is all happening at Johnny Q, number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off the Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63-TOOLS. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, we're back. Trinidad and Tobago. We're back. That's the behavior of the UNC-style executive members. So, what you expect others to do? I have a call here, going straight to the line. Mr. Napuna, morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
It's a chance. Good morning to you, my darling. Good morning to everybody. Angie. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, Mr. Julian. Good morning. Since I said I love you, I heard you the other morning. I feel so proud to know you're getting. She calling the wrong number all the time, Sharon. She calling the gentleman with the service and son with the children. By the number she calling, thinking as to the patient.
Oh, Lord.
That finally give it to her. Sharon, listen, let me ask you that. I'm watching all what's going on in it. I ain't saying nothing. I don't understand how the police going so lenient with these people. I don't know if they're trying to set up Gary Gusto to lose the job because they're doing all the things that they do. They're not getting us support from public. How Mr. Gary did because we're giving them authority if he's doing it, whoever doing it. He don't want to come back to work fast anymore, Sharon. This police are actually torturing the man in the face. They're doing things like they don't care like that little boy run this country, boy. I hear this little boy, he's a little boy or a little girl, whoever he is. And he coming out and talking anyhow. Sharon, that can happen nowhere else. Nowhere else in the world that could happen. That little boy have no respect. And people say about the mother worried about him. She ain't worried. Because he was there in China house, he would have signed a home for you, you know. He couldn't live under my roof. The boy is so disrespectful. I don't call him no man, he's a boy. Sharon, I don't want to say no more because I'm hurt. I am hurt, you know. I watch it, I love, I like how he could fit. I want them to give a man another chance, but what's going on at the last moment here? That we could have to prove yourself, you know, walk into Jerusalem just like that, you know. You don't do it, I don't know what's wrong with him, boy. We have to look deeper within his surface, you know. We really have to look beneath his surface as well, let's say, you know. Sharon, I'm going, you know. I really can't take it. I started to watch that man all up in the police case, boy. And they have cameras, and you don't work on the police and the mothers. They pay them and such a bachelor lawyers. When I watch children go down there and pick it up, going to shoot and kill one another, they're just learning to be lawyers. To dominate the country. They realize that. Black and chicken are learn the boy. China, go on.
Thank you very much, Mr. Napuna. Let me just set some rules and guidelines, and I think we need to start to do that for our YouTubers and Facebook streamers. I want us to curb the conversation on this chatting. And Bruce is asking you to just look at it because I'm going to ask people to be taken off of the thing if you all continue like that. This S.A.M. Wilson, whoever you are, you have to come with a fake profile. You see this Indian African talk, I don't want this on the stream when I own. So if this particular person continues, I'm asking you to remove him or her, please, or it, or that. Not on this program. Or they could carry that on any other program. Not on this program. I don't want no racial talk and bacchanal and cussing this one, that one. I don't want that here. We have persons internationally looking at this chat and looking at us on a morning. Let us be pleasing to the people's eye and to their ears. So if you continue like that, whoever you are, I'll ask Bruce to remove you. So let's continue with the talk.
I have a call here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Sharon. Everybody else, good morning. Bruce, with what went on there, you think they really got permission to march, or they went on their own and do what they have to do? Because in this time, I can't understand how they got permission to go to a parliament building, especially what took place in Jamaica and all these other things, and protest and say we are in a pandemic and state of emergency. So it's a bit baffling to me. Okay then.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay then.
So, but Kingsley came here what morning it was, and he's the man who broke the story for us.
Yeah.
And tell us what was going to transpire. So I don't know. So Trinidad and Tobago, be taking your calls. Be taking your calls. I am just saying, this is the behavior. And let me put Tobago on notice. That's why they want to bring Tobago, for them to conduct that kind of behavior. Or they go ahead. Not even Watson Duke will be able to control them. Go ahead. One day they will get me vexed and I will come here and say things that will hurt a lot of people, you know. All you behave all yourself. So let me say good morning to all our chatters and viewers on our Facebook page. to Massachusetts and all our foreign listeners and viewers. Good morning. Caller, could you please?
Yes, sorry about that. Good morning, Mr. Felix.
Morning.
Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
Loyal listeners and callers. Mr. IWER George, I'm asking you. You see the program director in Tobago? Please look up on it so that Tobago will always get a reception in the morning. Please, Mr. IWER George. Okay, Ms. Felix, listen to this one now. You see, all who talking about the SOE doing this and that and the other, they don't care about Trinidad and Tobago. They do not care. They really do not care. It's nearly 5,000 infected cases we have in Trinidad and Tobago, people. I will always try to repeat it so that people understand. I don't care about the 200 and 300 where they get in daily infected. It's the infected 5,000 who are in home quarantine, who moving about. This is how I seen it, I know. Who moving about and making sure that we do not come out of this pandemic.
And you know, I said it this morning, you know, somehow or the other I feel it in my heart. There's my feeling, and you know saying it again too. It's like people just deliberately going around to spread the virus. I'm just feeling, so I don't know.
Because, you see, they're talking about living with it. I cannot live with something that is dangerous and want to kill me. I must get rid of it. So the intention right now is to get rid of it. Not to say I would be living with it. Because I will always have somebody getting sick and somebody dying if they're telling me I want to be living with it. If you ever saw Sharon, you see the disrespectful people in these trade unions who saying if they didn't get permission to march, they're still coming out. Mr. Guy Griffith, get all your police with books and make sure every one of them get a charge. If you was watching, right? Under the SOE, let me put off all them things. And as I share the unions and them broken 5 years, they never had a business head. All only protest. Unite to fight. It's the same people of Trinidad and Tobago only putting one against the other. This is what all they're doing right through. And talking about the government in doing this and the government in doing that. I want to tell people something. It have some people that be talking about people suffering. If all you know people suffering, take down the names and give it to the councillor or the OMMP. And when nothing is done, then all they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't putting my head on a block, I am sure that if you go through the communities, east, west, north and south, you will hardly find 500 people in any community suffering or hungry or going without bread, if you was watching you. So people, let's get real about what's going on. The economy is slowly transforming. And all who want it to be open up, just one more destruction and saying the government ain't doing this and the government fail. That is all they want to see. They want to see this government doesn't get through with this pandemic so that they can be on top. Not so. We have to write through this. All of us have to write through it, be it in the government or in opposition. And who don't like it, only do something else. Thank you very much, Ms. Sharon, Felix, and Bruce Wayne.
Thank you very much.
I have one
All right,
Sharon.
so it's 8:20 a.m. Yeah, go ahead and take it.
Caller, good morning.
Bruce Wayne, good morning.
Morning.
I called to make an apology, mother, to the radio station, to the listeners. On Saturday morning, a young man came by my house to make noise, and fortunately I was calling the radio station at the same time, and the way he started to get on outside, I had was to respond to him from inside. So, to the listeners of this radio station, I humbly apologize for what took place on Brother Mohammed's program on Saturday morning. But mother, pull aside
You ain't see you nearly run over the police officers. I want to know what happened. Producer drivers coming and insurance.
That's why I put it in.
And I asked myself, that happened to me once. You know what happened to me when the policeman asked me for the third time? You know what happened? I was dragged out and given that charge and arrested for refusing to produce my driver's permit and insurance and refusing to take instruction from a police officer in uniform. But that gentleman was fortunately enough to get away. I am saying it's time that we commission our police. Anyhow, he's on acting post. So I wait to see the outcome of this. Somehow our police commissioner does not seem to have this thing in full check, mother. That for the past, there seemed to be somewhat, and you know how you say that? I have a friend, got the virus, went to, and you see Trinidadians not listening, went to a birthday party, all family, sisters, went to a birthday party, got the virus from a husband and wife who came to the birthday party. Everybody's family got home, realized that they got tested and realized they got the virus. And that person lives alone. And because that person lives alone, he had an excuse. I put on 2 masks and I went to town. And me ain't talking. Anybody call me, I wave. How much people like that walking around still, mother? And you getting in a taxi. I went to a supermarket sometime to use a MoneyGram or Western Union. There's some chairs. The gentleman, the security guard said, sit on the chairs. I said, since I'm standing up here for the past hour, and everybody who gets seen here have to sit on the chairs. I haven't seen anybody come and sanitize the chairs. Who tell me to say that? The man trip off. All that again, some of what I said on Saturday morning. We're not listening. We're not understanding how serious this thing is. 10 children, enjoy your day.
Thank you very much. And to tell, I always come here and I applaud things when I see it. And I could understand exactly what Bartara is saying. And let me tell you, I go to Diego Martin FCB. I go there because, one, the service is excellent. And two, the surroundings is extremely keen. All of the FCBs, as a matter of fact, but I go there because I'm comfortable there. And in Diego Martin FCB, the Bartara, every time someone sits on a chair, it is sanitized. They have a lady standing with a little bucket with a spray bottle and with a cloth. And every time you get up from that chair, she wipes it. Every time somebody move from the counter, she cleans it. Wherever it is clean before another person takes that seat or stand in the space. And I want to continue to congratulate FCB Diego Martin. I want to congratulate them, headed by Denise Patterson and all of the lovely staff there. I want to congratulate them. A fine job they're doing. Customer service is excellent. So I could understand what you're saying. Bruce, if you have another one, take it.
Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Yeah. I want people to understand in this country. We have a young lady from another evening program who says she's going to campaign on behalf of the PNM and Tobago. And people telling death threat to the young lady. People telling she they go over to kill she. And I want to be able to listen this morning. The kind of people who going up against the PNM and Tobago, I want them to listen carefully what it is happening over there. Right? And Mr. Gary gives it, Mr. Rowley, he gives an opportunity. I think it's time to go. This, what happened in Port of Spain last week could never happen in no first world country. Just imagine, among the parliament, ministers, senators, they get that kind of check. Early o'clock, he never dealt with it. I am very disappointed. And only have a man who wants to represent all in Tobago, who is not alleged, but is an attack for rape and other criminal incidents. And guys, the people only want to put in front of you. I hope all they're listening this morning. Right? I hope all they're listening. Do share and all the continue doing a good job and have a good day. I love to listen.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you so kindly. Well, it's 8:26 a.m. and we have the
play with pick of the day shortly. So I just want to really thank everybody for tuning in and being a part of the program and viewing our videos. We all know it does come with facts and information, and if my facts and information are right, I will seek help to get it. And my guru listening, so he won't call and tell me. You know? Let me say good morning. I ain't here, Angie. I'm saying good morning to Angie. Good morning to all of our listeners, all of our viewers, all over the world. Sometimes, you know, when I come here to sit down, I forget and I call their names. What? One or two names just step away from me. And when I remember, it's when I will drop it back out. So let me say good morning to all of you. Or to all listeners. I have some listeners and fans in My Tower. We say My Tower. Good morning to the whole of My Tower, Upper Bush Street. Morning to Sawa. Morning to Pittsburgh. Morning to Bataria. All of you in the surroundings. St. Anne's in Bogbalatris, in Santa Cruz, in Lacano. Good morning to all of you. But Trinidad and Tobago, it's a lesson for us to learn. Yeah? It's a lesson for us to learn. But I just hope if I ask for permission, and I understand, Birdie was in my ears, ning-ning-in. I understand they want to have a freedom walk. A walk for freedom. A freedom from what?
Freedom walk, you say?
Freedom walk. So that is what I'm hearing. And they want to do that tomorrow?
There is a group, Sharon, that I've been asking to join for the longest while. The Concerned Parents Association. I was told that yesterday they were driving around.
Doing what?
Talking about thing with the train and that. There's a next crazy group. Concerned Parents Association. Up to now, I can't get a call from somebody telling me about this organization and what it is about, what it stands for. All they driving around yesterday. We in a state of emergency. All they supposed to be driving around doing no kind of protest, nothing. That is the example. All they setting for all the children.
I see, and I have a call here. I don't know, like Mrs. Crosby. Somebody's in a busy tone. Yes, Mrs.
Sharon?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, right. Sometime last night I saw a man talking about his curfew should start from 12 o'clock. But I want to tell he and all the others who want to sleep in their bed, I want to tell them, even though I had to eat half a hot bread or 2 quicks instead of 4 quicks biscuits, I am not going to go there and die for them to get rich. And all who want their families and themselves to die to get these people rich, because all they're talking about, they're not talking about our health, or what is going on about this, or they're talking about their business. So if they're advertising their business and they want money, not over my dead body. Because let me die from natural causes. Even though I die from COVID, not because it would make them rich, I would ask the Lord to protect me from dying in that way. All they're talking about is money, money, money. They don't care about your life, and you join in with them marching and going on stupid with themselves. Okay then. Bye.
Have one here, Sharon. Caller, good morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning to you, Bruce.
Morning.
And morning to Sharon.
Morning.
People, when you lose someone from a close family member and a friend, it's very painful. And to see the person went nowhere and got COVID and died, it is painful. And they tell you, people who don't learn from their mistakes are doomed to repeat it. Remember the candlelight vigil? Whoever gave the permission for that, after that there was a spike. And let me tell you, the nurses and doctors and all the hospital attendants and so on, personnel, they are tired, mentally and physically drained. From last year to now, they have been battling. So all these selfish people who want to go and walk and who want to gather and who want to do this and want to do that, think about these people. I think it's in Jamaica. They walked off the job when they couldn't take it anymore. Not from attending to the sick, but from people who were not adhering to all the protocols. And they're fighting and they're wasting their time. They walk off the job. And I was saying, because when I listened to Dr. Bobron, who made an impassioned plea, telling people that they're tired. They're tired. Please think about these people. Think about your family and friends. Because it is painful to lose someone who went nowhere doing nothing wrong, got COVID and died. Think about that. Please, don't be selfish about it's I and I. And it's I and I right and I and I. It's not I and I. It's all of us in this together. All of us in Trinidad and Tobago. We are all threatened. Okay? And finally, what I realized, Bruce and Sharon and everybody, I am seeing colorism. Colorism is rearing its head in Trinidad and Tobago. You have a certain color or ilk, you seem to be getting away. You have a darker hue, they're holding you before the courts. So these are the two things. So you overburden the health people, personnel, and you also colorism rearing its head. You have a certain color, nothing happens. You have a darker hue, tell you problems. So thank you guys, blessings everyone, and happy Independence Day. Let us look out for each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carol. I have Massachusetts holding on.
Go ahead.
Massachusetts, you there?
Yes, blessing Miss Fountain of Youth, Mr. Bruce Lee.
Morning.
And probably the most intellectual audience when it comes to media. Titans of democracy.
Yeah, somebody asking me how I look in young soup. Massachusetts, run to them.
Nothing morning.
I never see. You seen him, Massachusetts?
Oh, gosh.
Look, to my limited understanding, right, a temporary police commissioner cannot promote officers. My question is that the reason why during the previous administration, talking about the UNC, is that the reason why no permanent commissioner was ever hired? Because if you have officers who do for promotion, and you have someone in place who cannot promote you, don't you get frustrated? Doesn't that put you in a position to maybe do some underhanded things? Now, if your boss can't promote you, and you know you deserve it, and you can't get promoted because he doesn't have the authority, doesn't that make you want to do things that are not legitimate? Doesn't that make individuals become corrupt? So my question is, why wasn't a permanent police commissioner hired under the UNC administration?
Because it was said by the then Attorney General, when they act and they perform better. They say that.
You're a real comedian this morning.
No, the man said that. That's the truth.
It's true.
If I lie, they got somebody will call and tell you. You remember that?
Yes.
He said when they act and they perform better.
See, all right, okay, you answered my question. Thank you, I got.
That is the truth. Listen, anybody out there remember that? Call and tell me a lie.
If anybody had that clip, send it to my phone.
All you send that clip. If anybody out there remember that, tell me, is it truth or false? People on WhatsApp, on YouTube, or Facebook. Talk the truth. Talk the truth. And I need to start to go live on TikTok, eh? Right. How you could organize that?
Let's figure that out.
Figure it out. And IG. We need to go live on the both of them. Mr. Moranci, load on your radio.
Away from the radio, walk away. Am I on live?
Yes, you are.
Good morning, Sharon, Bruce.
Morning.
Mr. Chance, all titans of democracy, all listeners and viewers on this 91.9 station. I am a bit disappointed this morning. I'm very, very disappointed. First of all, let me talk about this bypass motorcade or whatever they call it. Whatever this matters about, or this driver was about, or this walk was about. I have a serious problem, and I'm resting that responsibility on the Mr. Acting Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, and I have a serious issue because we are in a state of emergency. And I went through 1970, I went through 1990, and even up to the last opposition when they were in power with the state of emergencies. And you couldn't make a murmur during this period. You couldn't make a murmur. Nobody could have protested, not even talk, because the police would have come for you in 70 and 90. Nobody, and it's just strange that this is a state of emergency, and I think Acting Commissioner Griffith is the one should understand this best because he's a military trained officer, right? And so that march is a no-no. A caller had informed on this station 91.9, in fact alerted the nation that there would have been some march or some coming from somewhere, and they were coming at the Red House. And this is for intelligence should have been asked. Remember that in 1990, that area is the area that always has to be protected. In 1990, right, a car went into the station, the police headquarters, and police officers died before they attacked the Red House. And the parliament would have been convening to deal with the extension. Commissioner Gary Griffith had a right, just like when they do with high-profile cases, block off the area, cordon off the area, and you use fewer policemen. The policemen you would have been using was to deal with the periphery after. You understand? They were supposed to cordon off the Red House. And anytime during this period, they're supposed to cordon off the Red House when it's being convened. Any stupid person, we have precedents all over the place. So what happens? There are people arming themselves and walking in place. We had it with a car. Trinidad is not far off to see it soon. So I have a serious issue, and I've been looking at the trend. High-profile cases are not being done. All the white-collar crime, we have a lot of matters before the court. I'm not saying it. Only the petty criminal matters are being dealt with. But only cockroaches. So we have a serious problem. And that man, on Friday, that so-called, whoever his name is, the stone man, should have been arrested forthwith. Because I saw the police was on attack. He uses vehicle as a weapon against the police officer. He uses vehicle as a weapon. If you look at it, the man was only two. I don't know if the policeman play brave and play here feel pain or some kind of thing. I see the tire boot in the man's shoes.
Peter Moranci.
And I think the other officers would have seen it too.
Peter
That's why they approach.
Listen, he is dead. He looked like somebody named Brian Stone, so he was too hard for them to hold.
He died the name. That's the man I'm talking about. He died the man because you drove on with arrogance. You could imagine you and I or anybody talking up to a policeman like that in Port of Spain in a state of emergency.
You mad or what?
And I have fire on me.
You mad?
And you talk about social distance.
You crazy.
You're talking about social distance at 6 feet. You didn't care about the law then. You walk up on the policeman just so, and like you want to last him. And it's not only one.
Leave it there. We have to go to the...
Thank you for allowing me this contribution.
Thank you, darling. We have to go to the pick of the day. Come on. Get your numbers ready.
So ready to go in.
You're ready. Let's go.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Oh, yes.
All right. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's that time of the day. We're getting ready for the 10:30 a.m. draw of the Playway. And just remember, a player wagers a minimum of $1 on the base wager for a payout of $26. So the normal easy flow 26 to 1. The mega mix draw then takes place after the Playway draw and pays a higher prize. Amount on the three options: Mega Ball, Mega Ultra, or Mega Extreme, if drawn. The current mega mix prizes are as follows: Mega Ball is 80 to 1, Mega Ultra $100 to 1, Mega Extreme $125 to 1. There is a mega bonus ball in each mega mix draw. Once you wager on a mega mix option and the mega bonus ball is drawn for that option, you win a $35 to 1 mega payout for that draw. There's no extra cost for the mega bonus ball, and base payout remains at 26 to 1.
Nice.
So
guys, you ready? You can call us up.
Right. I got my pen.
I have one here.
I want my number.
Caller, good morning.
Morning. Sharon.
Good morning.
Bruce, morning. Sharon, I like your look more. Listen, Bruce, I want you to understand something.
Hold on, just now.
Caller, we in the Playway.
In the Playway segment.
Okay, so I have to call back then?
Yeah, you have to call back.
All right.
No problem. So, guys, you can call us up 342-0081-466-5391. And Sharon, by you?
475-7426 or 307-0930.
Nice. I have one here. Caller, morning.
Morning again, Bruce and Sharon, Trey and the Big O. The mark is 36. That fella so stupid. His name is Mr. Flintstone. 36.
I have another one here.
All right.
Caller, good morning.
Tuesday morning, 28 and 21.
Nice.
Okay.
Go ahead, Sharon.
28, 21. I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Yes, my dear. Morning again, all of you. I like 35, 6, and 20.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right. I have a next one here.
Listen, since Playway come back, all the marks play except money 14 and 28 red play. So if you want a bank, you could bank on them 2 marks. I don't know what draw they come in, but they come in.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, I have one here. Mr. Moranti.
Sharon, I go in with my dream. When you see I jump up in a dream, the mark display. I go in with 27 and 35. I'm a cutter, please. I'm minding that. I go in at 27 and 35.
27 and
Taking that
35,
cabbage
yeah,
this
taking
morning.
that.
God bless.
All right. Come again,
I have
guys.
one here. Caller, good morning.
Batman morning, lovely voice morning. 14 morning. Anybody want lotto?
14? I ain't sure.
Yes.
I didn't check to see.
14.
All right.
And 4, a retired police officer, Leroy Smith, died in the USA. Condolences to the family. So try 4. Many
14 and 4? All right, nice.
Yes, bye.
Anybody you, Sharon?
No, but I get the numbers online.
All right. I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce Wayne.
Morning, darling, morning.
Sharon,
Queen boy.
good morning. My number this morning is 1, 27, and 35. All the snake.
Nice.
Yeah? So now I said that snake when he talking, I said that's stupid, it's all over the place.
Way.
You hear what I say? And have a nice day.
What was the number? What was the number you got before, Bruce?
Oh gosh. The brain running so fast. 14 and 4.
All right.
Yeah, 14 and 4. Right.
Okay, wait. What Papa are you?
Where are you? You're on
no?
Facebook or you're on YouTube?
On both of them. But you take Facebook. 20 from Marlon St. Clair. 2735. Well, that's Vernon Morancy. Give me that already. Right.
I have
21 is Corrine.
Justin
26.
19, 20, 31. 6, 35, 29, and 14. 14 look like our vibes, you know.
Again, so.
Again,
27. That's no. 27, 35, 36. That's Elizabeth on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, right?
You on Facebook? All right.
Yeah. 13. Oh, no God. Eunice 13 could only go once. Let's play with 127, 35.
All right. I have 11.
All right.
20. 4. 3. 28. 12.
I think I had that already, you know.
That is YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
I think
right.
I had
Well,
take
nice.
that already.
I have a caller here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Dr. Love to you, Mr. Bruce Wayne and
Morning.
Mr. Sharon Felix. And the title.
Good morning.
My number is 4 and 12.
4 and 12.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bless.
Yes.
All right. I seen people calling my phone.
we'll take one.
People, you cannot call my
they call on your cell
726 number. You have to call the numbers provided, 475-7426 or 307-0930. I've provided two numbers for you so you can call.
Well, guys, we basically...
Maria Lyon said 34. That is Capiche too. All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, the numbers for today, 36, 28, 21, 35, 6, 20, 14, 28, 27, 35, 14, 4, 11, 20, 3, 28, 12, 14, 18, 33, 3, 20, 18, 22, 1, 27, 35, 14, 4 again, 20, 27, 35, 21, 26, 32, 19, 20, 31, 6, 35, 29, 14, 27, 35, 36, 13, 1, 27, 35, 4, 12, 34. Those are all of the numbers that we got today on our Playway Pick of the Day. And of course, remember, you can play these numbers. Mega Ball at $80 to 1, Mega Ultra $100 to 1, Mega Extreme $125 to 1, or you just pay the flat thing 26 to 1. All right? But just remember, this is our 10:30 draw. You give me the numbers for, and I am going to play my pick myself. I like the 35 and the 14 and the 1. I could play all these snakes today. Oh God, we're surrounded by snakes.
So guys, that was our Playway Pick of the Day.
Yeah. Look at
it's more chances, more money.
Go ahead.
It's more chances, more money, more fun with the mega bonus ball. Win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball. Unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Oh.
What are you up to then?
All right. No. Good morning, Sheldon Haynes, darling. You know I love you bad. Oh, God. People, you remember Sheldon Haynes was to be a talk show host on our program, on our radio station?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Those are the days with War Dog and Pigas and Killer B and, you know.
The foundation guys.
Sheldon, I get in, as I come off this program here, I call in here, Sheldon. I call in here for real. Right. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:51?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't realize.
We went a little on the on the place.
Okay. But they have to fix me up. We get them more than the two. I think so nice as that. I know start to feel good at talking. You know, I only know I like to talk. Anyhow, so Trinidad and Tobago, and I see my son reach. I'm now going to call him. Trinidad and Tobago, it's 8:52 a.m. We getting ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
So the word for today is imagination. I imagine and create wonderful blessings in my life. Throughout history, there have been many dreamers who have written inspirational novels and poetry, produced inventions that have benefited the world, and created magnificent works of art. The imagination that led those dreamers to create such works also lives in me. My capacity to imagine is boundless, giving me unlimited power to think, plan, envision, and learn. How I choose to use my imagination is up to me. It may be through words I speak or write to express myself. It may be through my hands as I plant and nurture a prolific garden or prepare a delicious meal. It may be through my heart as I make a difference in the world by serving others. The important thing is to use my imagination in fulfilling ways. The possibilities are endless. If there is any excellence and if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Philippians 4:8. Trinidad, Tobago, and the world by extension. Listening to us, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the #1 morning talk show program, giving you all the facts and information and all the latest news and views. And this is where we leave it for today. Talk to you on Wednesday, but you'll speak to Bruce and Dominic tomorrow.
Yes.
I am out of here. Be blessed. Be safe. Follow the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, watch your distance. Go and get vaccinated. It is your rights. Trinidad and Tobago, I'm gone. Love you guys. Ciao.
Step forward.